What do you do when God calls you higher, but your faith still feels too small? Judges 6 says the Midianites and Amalekites gathered like a swarm in the valley. The Spirit of the Lord clothed Gideon, and he blew the trumpet, summoning Israel. But even clothed with power, Gideon was trembling. So he laid out a fleece. "If you'll save Israel by my hand, let the fleece be wet with dew and the ground dry." God did it, and Gideon asked again, this time fleece dry, ground wet, and God did it. Not because he had to, but because he's patient with weak faith. Pause. Almost 90% of you scrolling don't follow yet. If you want to spread God's word and help raise a generation that admits weakness but clings to grace, hit follow. Join the mission. Here's the tension. We act like faith means never doubting, but real faith wrestles. It asks for signs. It stumbles forward. And God, instead of rejecting us, meets us in mercy. He doesn't owe us reassurance, but he often gives it because he knows we're dust. Truth? The strength isn't in Gideon's fleece, it's in God's faithfulness. Jesus said, "Do not be afraid, little flock, for your Father has been pleased to give you the kingdom. The God who calls you will not abandon you when you're shaky. His presence is greater than your questions." Application: bring your fears to him. Ask honestly. Test his word if you must. But don't stay there. At some point, the fleece gets put away and the battle gets faced. God's patience is meant to move us into obedience, not keep us stuck in hesitation. So let me ask, where do you need God's reassurance right now, and will you let his patience push you toward courage? If your prayer is, "Lord, strengthen my weak faith," type it in the comments. I trust you, because this isn't casual, it's holy.